Welcome to this video, guys. Today we are going to be solving a logarithmic problem. All right, but before I get into the solution, I believe you can solve this by yourself. Why not put your skills to the test by pausing the video and solving this particular equation for the value of x? All right, so go ahead, pause the video, attempt this problem yourself. You are going to be smarter for it. All right, and if you are done with that, we would compare our answers at the end of this video. All right, welcome back. Let's now get into the solution of this equation. All right, let's work on this together. So what we have from here is log x plus 3 to the base of 2 plus log x minus 1 to the base of 2 is equal to 3. All right, this is a logarithmic problem and we have to use the law of logarithm to crack this problem. And recall, one of the laws of logarithm says that if you have the logarithm of a number, say a, to a particular base, so say base c, and you have logarithm of another number, say b, to the same base of c, because there's a plus sign here, you can simply multiply both logarithms to the same base. So you have log a times b to the base of c. That's exactly what we're going to apply here, because we have a positive sign and both of the bases are to the base of 2. All right, so what you simply do in this case, you write out log, and since the first term is x plus 3, okay, and then the next step is x minus 1, all right, to the base of 2, all right, which is equal to 3. All right, so the next thing we have to do before we solve for the value of x, we have to eliminate this logarithm completely. We have managed to remove one of the logarithm by combining both of them to 1. All right, so there is another law of logarithm that you want to be aware of, and that law says that when you have the logarithm of, say, a to base b is equal to c, to eliminate this logarithm, what you simply have to do is to write a is equal to b to the power of c. So this raises this base, okay, and this is what you get, and then the logarithm disappears. The same logic we're going to apply in this case by saying x plus 3 bracket x minus 1 would be equal to 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 3 is what? 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So what we have here is this expression is equal to 8. But what we're going to do is to simply expand this expression, okay? X times x gives us x squared. X times minus 1 gives us minus x. 3 times x gives us plus 3x. Then 3 times 1 gives us minus 3, okay? Which is equal to 8. This has taken the form of a quadratic equation. We can rewrite this by bringing this value to the left hand side of the equation, so that we have 0 on the right hand side. So this implies that x squared minus x plus minus x plus 3x is going to give us 2x. Okay, just let's break that down. It's going to give us 2x. Okay, both of them are like terms, 2x, and when we bring minus 8 to this side of the equation, we have this, and then our final equation becomes x squared plus 2x minus 11 is equal to 0. This gives us a quadratic equation that you can solve. You can solve a quadratic equation using different methods, okay? But the truth is, in this particular case, we have to use the formula method, because every other method will not work for this particular method, because you know, the kind of terms that we have in this equation. So we use the formula method. The formula method, which the formula is what? X is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. This is the regular formula method for solving a quadratic equation. So what we simply have to do in this case is just to find out what a is. A is the coefficient of x squared, which a is equal to 1. Put that in a bracket. B is the coefficient of x, so b is equal to plus 2, right? I hope you're following along. Then c is the last term here that is a constant, which is equal to minus 11. All right, so when you simply substitute all these values inside this equation, you simply get the value of x. So let's do that together. I'm sure we can get something. So minus b becomes minus 2, right? Plus or minus the square root. B is 2, so that will be 2 squared minus 4. 4 times a, 4 times 1 times minus 11, that gives us plus 44, right? 4 times 11 is 44 over 2a, 2 times a, 2 times 1. All right, so that will be minus 2 plus or minus the square root. 2 raised to the power of 2 is 4. Okay, 4 plus 44, I believe, is 48 over the square root of 2. All right, 16 times 3. 16 times 3, okay, is 48. But this will simply be plus or minus. The square root of 16 is 4, so 4 comes out, and then we are left with the square root of 3, and then over 2. Okay, so we can end it here by saying that, you know, 2 can divide 2, and this becomes minus 1 plus or minus 2 to the square root of 3. So 2 divides 2 and 2 divides 4. So in reality, our answer becomes x is equal to minus 1 plus 2 over the square root of 3, or x is equal to minus 1, you know, minus 2, then the square root of 3. Okay, so that is our final answer. Okay, I hope you got something from the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.